Good morning. It's definitely spring because all the blossom is out, although it's a bit overcast today. I'm feeling really good because this week is finally the start of making the pen plotting tutorials. So of course I found myself something else to do. I'll explain that in the studio. And I've got a wedding to go to on Friday, so that cuts the week short by a day. And it also means I've got to do my week notes on Thursday. Not quite sure how that works. Anyway, I'm going to go into the studio now and show you what I've got distracted by. But before we do anything, it's Monday, so to get back on track, Monday morning is for planning. So I've got all my index cards here, and this is going to be the next few weeks. Let's have a look. So, obviously Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This light green here is lunch, so that's the morning, and then this here is the afternoon. You might have seen me do this before, but it's my time blocking with index cards. The thing that's changed here is the morning. I used to have a lot more admin up here, but now I'm going to be shooting video, hopefully on Monday and Tuesday morning. Because it turns out first thing in the morning is the best time to record video, because Chris generally doesn't get into a little bit later when he starts walking around, so that's a good time for me to record video. Then, over here, I'll be doing video editing in the morning as well as pick up shots and B-roll of the pen plotter and things like that. Shooting the video normally doesn't take too long. Often I can get it done just in one morning, but this is in case here. Down here, I'm mainly scripting and then editing the video script, maybe a little bit of video editing. So I'm going to be scripting here first draft, and then revision here. And also I'll have to do some stuff like updating the website, publishing code, writing code, setting up the pen plotter. So that's all going to happen here. Every other week is the newsletter. And then on Friday, I edit my week notes. At the end of the day, I've got an hour allocated for end of day admin. That's tidying the studio, putting things away, making it all ready for the next day. And this is the same as always. Monday morning planning here. I ship on Tuesday and Thursday, and if there's nothing to ship, I order any supplies, and I cut up card, and I make sure I've got my backing boards and my packaging all plotted. If there's nothing to ship, and there's nothing to buy, and there's nothing to plot, then this is a free slot here for more admin. Wednesdays, I'm supposed to be putting pen plots in the shop for my supply that is over there, that I've been waiting to go in the shop for ages, haven't got around to it yet. And this is for putting prints into the shop. I don't do many prints now, and I haven't sold many, so I don't have any more to put in. So again, if there's no prints to go in the shop and no plots to go in the shop, that's a free admin block there too. And that is roughly how my week looks. Honestly, it's all about those pen plotting tutorials. This here is my 256 kill screen project that's up on File, where I've taken this like bitmap font, and then it sort of maps onto images that are loading in. And I thought, hey, over the weekend, because I finished my handwriting, the uppercase type thing, what happens if I switch out these bitmaps for actual SVG font instead, handwriting font? So this here is my handwriting, and it's running on the same code, but this is the digital version, and then soon this can be the analog version. Well, the weather is particularly horrible at the moment. It's chucking down the rain. Also, I'm not in the studio today. I've got some family admin stuff to do. I'm just nipping to the old studio because it's still selling, that's still happening, but I need to tidy a couple of things up. So yeah, short day today. Back in the studio tomorrow for some script writing. So have a good day. There is no way you're going to be able to see this on here. Maybe, I doubt it. But my servo's just died on Kitty's pen plotter just over there when she's been doing all these dots. It's unsurprising because it's the default servo. So I've got my jar of servos, and I think this is the one that I'm going to put on. It's the standard one that comes with the axidraw. And down here I've got I think this is the cordless servo. These are really good. This is one I've got on the A1 pen plotter over here because it's nice and quiet. But then there's also the brushless servo, the nice purple one. You can't see the purple here. That is the latest one, and I think this is what's coming on the new Nextdraw pen plotters. And although, because it's on my desk, I should probably put the cordless servo on Kitty's plotter, but I still just want to use the default one so that when the Nextdraw comes out, I can compare the axidraw with the default servo to the axidraw with the brushless servo, which I've already done before, and then the new next draw with its default brushless servo, I think, to see if there's any difference between the three of them. Meanwhile, over here, let me show you, I've been working on my outlines for the pen plotting tutorial videos. So I've got the introduction, the types of drawing machine artists, about the drawing machine itself, how to talk to the drawing machine, pen and paper, anatomy of a piece of paper, what is an SVG file, writing a calibration SVG file, and writing an SVG file by hand and dice, and then a note about hidden line removal, handwriting, optimization of fills, i.e. stuff that's not going to be covered in the course. And then the first part 2, a note about code versus script versus function. So that's how we code that. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this. Let's change Kitty's servo, because poor Kitty has got a lot of journal pages to write, and we'll get on. Decided to pop out of the studio today to grab myself some lunch and for a change of scenery, because I'm just writing scripts at the moment, and that's not very interesting to video, and that's going to be the next few weeks, I'm sure, to the excitement of those people who already thought these weren't interesting enough. So I'm going to have to try to fake some interestingness. Anyway, I'm out in Shrewsbury, and it's going to be a bit weird editing the Weeknotes this week because I've got a wedding tomorrow. So I'm going to go back this afternoon, throw the first 4 days together, including this, and then I'm not quite sure what to do about tomorrow. I might just tack on a little bit of iPhone footage and then export it at the end. Anyway, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to get some food, but I'm sure I'll find somewhere. And it's surprisingly busy up in Shrewsbury at the moment. Right, let's get on. I will see you back at the desk once I've got some food. So, surprise, I didn't talk to you from my desk, but today we are on the way to the wedding, and don't worry, I'm not holding the camera while recording, because I would never drive while recording, because that would be bad. I'll see you at the wedding. It's all over. We're going to drive home now, and then I'm going to tag this onto the end of the video. You know that anyway, because I've just done it, and we're calling it night. That's it. Have a good weekend. See you next week.